Eurodollar just caught a curveball. The June non-farm payroll report blew past expectations. 147,000 new jobs added versus the forecast of just 110,000. Dollar catching a slight bid against the euro. Eurodollar stalling really right near, I'm going to say the most important point on the day is 117.82. Is the Eurodollar about to hit a ceiling, or is just a bump on the breakout path? Let's break it all down. Welcome back, everyone. Tom from Park Avenue Trading, your chief dealer, keeping you sane in these insane markets. I'm really late to the party today, 12:23 p.m. on July 3rd, 2025. But really nothing has happened since the breakdown. We've basically been stable. Let me go over to the 4-hour chart. Actually, I'll go down. I'll go down to the 2-hour chart. That's like my latest. Not this one. I want the weekly up on this guy. I want the 2-hour chart on this guy. Let's move this over here, and let's go to 4. Let's change it to 2 so we can see what's going on. All right, so we had resistance, and the euro right up at that 30 level has not been able to punch up through the 30 level. Now it's starting to slide back down. Dollar yen is catching a bid. So we got to watch the US dollar index right now. There was a point that I was thinking we could reach right at like 94.55 on the weekly. It's starting to reverse a little bit because of dollar yen. Now, if euro dollar kicks in, and we could see actually more reversal in the US dollar index. Now, what the freak is the Fed going to do? That is the question. Is Powell going to cut rates with this? I don't know, man. This guy, yeah, right. You know, Trump just called for his resignation, so you know what's going to happen next. He's going to start putting out nicknames for him like always late Powell or something. He's going to keep hammering this guy. So anyway, the spot right today was that U.S. non-farm payroll report. So it's a solid beat over the expected 110,000. Now, unemployment is holding steady at 4.1%. And the dollar, well, it snapped back against the yen really hard. We were at 142.67. We're back at 145.15 right now. So what does it mean for the euro dollar? Well, the euro dollar has been on a tear, rising more than 14% year to date, hovering right now 117.60. So the non-farm payroll beat adds fuels to the short-term dollar bounce, especially ahead of the holiday low and the Fed rate cut speculation. The holiday in the States is tomorrow, July 4th. So support zone sits right around 16.95 right now. Resistance remains at that 18.30 and really right here at 117.80. That is the short-term point on the day. The euro stays below this. It's drifting down. Like we can go. Let's get let me get a ray over here. Horizontal ray. Let's get down to 116. I'm gonna go right at this bar's close. That's the first level, 117. A break of that brings us down to 116. I'm gonna go 77, 116.80. If it breaks these points, we're back down to 116.20. It's not a death knell for the euro, but I never really saw these green shoots they were talking about. But anyway, so what I'm watching here is will the dollar rebound, last past the long weekend? Is the euro dollar topping or just consolidating for the next leg up? And how will the Fed interpret this NFP data, as I just said? So the market's on edge. Next week's CPI report could be the next volatility trigger. But for today, this point, 117.78, 117.80, the euro has to climb back up above this. If it cannot, okay, it's going to retrace back down, test the 117.13 and potentially 116.77. Now, Europe is open tomorrow. It's just the U.S. that's out. So, the London Open will be quite interesting. So, key important points. The 117.80 is the resistance. Support right now sitting at 117.40. 116.13. A break of that sends us back down to 116.80. A break of 116.80 sends us back down to 116.21. I'm going to be doing my sterling yen video next. So if you want to know what's going on across this, make sure you head on over there. There's a link now in the description for a free video, an ebook. It's outstanding stuff. Make sure you get it. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video. And remember, always as a short-term trader, enjoy the party, but dance near the door. Cheers.